Okay, this is Coach Dez here. I'm going to talk about the Dolphins versus the Patriots. So, yesterday I got my first official win. We beat the Broncos 12-0. Unfortunately, I don't have highlights because the parent that was supposed to record the game was doing double duties. So I thank her for getting my kids water that day. Yes, it was almost 90 degrees and my kids comes first. So why I think the Dolphins can win this game, let's look at this. Okay, so Dolphins, their offense, these are all based on last year's numbers. So the Dolphins, they have a run game. And I think they can beat the Patriots using the run game. Now, as you can see, last year they averaged 4.61 rushing yards to the right. And to the left was 4.29. But passing, he's a little weak in passing, especially down the right. He only averaged 9.07 yards per pass. But down the middle and to the left, he averaged a little over 11 yards per pass. But I'm worried about the sacks. He averaged 2.19 sacks per game, almost 1 interception per game, and less than 6.9 fumbles per game. But now if you look at the Patriots defense, they give up 5.2 yards to the right. They also give up 4.85 yards to the left. So hopefully in the draft, they picked up somebody that can sustain and do a little bit better at stopping them from getting past the line of scrimmage. But then if you look at that passing to the right and passing to the middle, they give up more yards, 11.57 and 12.57 to the right and to the middle. But they do average 1.5 sacks per game, one interception per game, and half a fumble per game. So they are looking good there. But again, you get this. I still think the Dolphin has the edge here. And I know y'all probably saying, no. But let's look at this realistically. And I say this is because now this is his second year behind his front line. He should get better. His numbers should get better. They added a little bit more weapons to his line. So hopefully, I didn't get to watch a whole lot of Dolphin games in the preseason, but I did watch the Patriots. So let's just see how the Patriots can pull this out. Okay, so the Dolphins defense, they do give up 5.1 yards to the right. They also give up 4.27 yards rushing left. Now, my biggest concern is that passing game. They cannot, for whatever reason, especially this year, if they're planning on trying to be contenders, they cannot give up that many yards. Rushing right, as you can see, it says 13.17. Passing to the middle is 14.4, and passing to the left is 11.5. They've got the safeties, corners, DB, outside, like, y'all have to do y'all job. You cannot allow that to happen. But what I do like is you average 2.6 sacks per game, one interception per game, and 1 fumble per game. But the Patriots now you got to remember, this is last year's numbers. So we know who was behind the center in 2020. So you don't have to worry about that this year. And just a word of advice, the reason why they let you go is because your numbers were deteriorating. I looked at the previous stats from when you were on the other team, your numbers don't look this well. Yes, you can argue and say that you didn't have the weapons that you needed to go to and this, that, and the other. It's true. But you got to remember, as an economics major and somebody that's looking at money and figures, and as me, I look at stats. I'm focusing on numbers and how my money gonna grow. So look at this. You're averaging 5.5 yards per carry rushing right, 5 yards rushing left. But I wasn't really impressed with the passing to the right. It was 11, but passing down to the middle was 12.7. You really dropped off passing to the left, 9.55. You average 2.4 sacks per game, 1 interception, and 1 fumble per game. That, like I said, that's not good. So now, the way I got this panned out is, I'm sorry, I cannot right now trust rookies behind a center. And I know the Patriots are probably going to hate me, but you know what? I do see him making a mistake and the Dolphins winning this game by 3. So, as you can see, I have the Dolphins winning by 3. So, I'm sorry, but peace out.